Guys, we got to talk about some huge Fortnite drama revolving around Donald Mustard. Let's talk about it. If you're unfamiliar with who Donald Mustard is, he was the company's chief creative officer of Fortnite. And I got to talk about this interview he just did because he released a lot of news and a lot of kind of sad things about Fortnite. So I want to talk about it with you guys today and see how you feel about it. If you guys are new to the channel, we cover all this stuff, so make sure you hit the subscribe button, but let's just jump into it right away. He rarely does interviews, so this was very interesting to see. One of these statements he made, which I thought was very interesting, is Donald Mustard obviously came up with a lot of the story, a lot of the direction of Fortnite Battle Royale. The reason he had actually left and the actual time frame he left was way back during the Vibin season. So Mustard also began to itch to work on some new projects and decided to accelerate Fortnite's story. He crammed in some high points, and this is what he said. He said, "I threw myself a fireworks show. I got Darth Vader in, got Indiana Jones in. I've got to make sure I've got all the stuff in that I needed for me." That's why the season is called Vibin. It's all just like hanging out, just for a celebration. So that was basically like his love letter season. Like everything he wanted in the game, he added. Which, by the way, I'm still upset that I don't have Darth Vader, so thanks. The next thing he actually discussed was the main character, Jonesy. So from the start, Mustard wanted Fortnite to feel like it occurred in an evolving world. Other multiplayer games had sequels and expansions or added new maps. He wanted his game's playing field to feel different. So he said, "The island will evolve and will change over time so that we build nostalgia and history with the story." That was always there from day one. So it's like clearly he was like super passionate about like what he was doing, which I think is awesome. But in 2023, he decided to leave Epic Games. So he was working on a secret new project about which he'll only say it wasn't a game, but he said it started to be out of alignment with all of the stuff Epic should be focusing on. So then he told the CEO, Tim Sweeney, that he was leaving. His goal, he says, is to develop technologies and processes to help figure out what is the storytelling medium of the future. And what does that even mean? Honestly, I don't know what it means, but I've got some ideas and we have some ideas. That's what Donald Mustard said. So, a lot of people are upset that we lost this guy because clearly he was passionate about the game. He also said this, where he said, "I wanted to create a place that was basically like being out in the backyard when you were a kid in the 80s or playing with your toys on the playroom floor. There is one thing, there is no one there saying, well, Spider-Man's allowed to do this and Batman's only allowed to do this and Barbie can't hang out with Spider-Man." I'm like, I want to create something where you can hang out with your friends and express yourself however you want. And totally, I mean, Fortnite is the only game that you can really do that. Going on to the Black Hole event. The original Black Hole was actually his idea, and his part of the interview is why he wanted it. So he said, "This is a live service game. We're never going to have a sequel, so how do I do a sequel without doing a sequel?" And then he realized that he should take the game offline, make people miss it, and bring it back just different enough for what would be Fortnite Chapter 2. A few of us would actually decide everything that's going on at Epic, and so I went to them first. And they were like, "Hey, we love it. We support you. Go for it." The marketing team didn't really love the idea, so I went with, "All right, everybody, here's this crazy idea. We're doing this and we're turning the game off for a month." I knew it wasn't going to be a month. People were like, "What?" Really, I just wanted it to be 3 days. So over 6 months, we were planning this crazy thing, and I let them whittle it down to exactly what I wanted in the first place, which I think is hilarious. We could have actually had Fortnite down for an entire month. That would have been insane. Unfortunately, this is where the drama kicks in. You're probably wondering, why is drama in the title? This sounds like a nice interview. Well, let's get into this next point. When he was asked about live events, this is what he said. It was resources, Mustard says. He was wound to his work in 2022. The last season he oversaw was Vibin, the game's 21st. And by mid-2022, Epic was committed to building Lego Fortnite and Fortnite Racing, the new expansion of Fortnite, into a proper multi-game metaverse that would go live in 2023. To build all this stuff, he said, it takes so many people and so much time. Basically, the event team was starting to be needed to work on other stuff, and it was devastating to me because I'm like, this is actually magic, and not everyone at Epic agrees with that. So that is the major statement that has a lot of people upset, because basically live events have been, literally killed off because of Lego Fortnite and Fortnite Racing. And a lot of people are like, hey, so many people do not play these game modes. The additional game modes we got, Lego Fortnite, Rocket Racing, Fortnite Festival, a lot of people don't even care for them. And we took away live events, which was what made Fortnite so unique. It made it stand out from every single game. It was literally the heart of the game. People would miss school. It was literally a event, an IRL. I mean, in hundreds of thousands of people playing this game live to watch an event. I mean, millions of people. I mean, Laserbeam, I think my buddy Landon, I think he has the record for most live viewers watching an event. I think it was almost 1 million viewers. It was 900,000, which is insane. Obviously this was, peak pandemic, but still, it's crazy. So the fact that, it makes sense. I can't really remember the last time we got an insane live event that was, on the level of the stuff we got in Chapter 1, Chapter 2. It's been a long time, and obviously we do get some live events here and there, but usually it's to promote something. And, that's what the last event I remember really is like the metaverse announcement one with, Fortnite Festival and Lego Fortnite. But I don't know. It's just a little sad to see that the reason we've been getting less and less and less events is because some people at Epic, the higher ups, would much rather focus on this metaverse thing. And it's only going to get worse because Disney is now wanting to build properties and stuff inside of Fortnite. So it's like, it's not going to get any better. And maybe there will be a time where Fortnite live events are just gone. So kind of sucks. But let's move on to, I think, the last interesting statement that he said, which is Samus and Fortnite. Like Samus from like Nintendo. So he said they really got hung up on their character showing up on platforms that weren't their platforms. Fortnite runs on all consoles and even mobile at the time. Honestly, they said they would be thrilled to have Nintendo characters in Fortnite, but just only if it's on their platform. Epic Games would not be okay with specific platform characters, and for all of Epic, we're like, this is an absolute must. We want to make sure that Fortnite is the same experience no matter what screen or device you're playing on. And I mean, I think they should have just let it happen. I mean, Nintendo was down. We could have got Nintendo characters, but Epic was like, nah, man, we have to make sure it's playable on all platforms. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I think it's fine. Just let me play as Samus on Nintendo Switch, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, that is it. That is the massive amount of content that, I want to talk about, because just a huge interview with Donald Mustard, the previous creative officer. Absolute legend, by the way. He is the reason why I think Fortnite is so iconic. Live events, the story of Jonesy and all the characters in the Fortnite universe. And it's just a little bit sad to see that we lost out on that, because Epic would rather focus on a metaverse for other games and stuff, and that's fine. But I feel like for us to lose out on content for something we're not really interested in, it's just a bit sad. So let me know what you guys think about all this. I think it's, a lot of people are upset. And honestly, this is the one time where I kind of agree with Twitter. I know this is kind of crazy. I don't think Epic made the right decision here. And it's a bit sad. So that's all I wanted to cover about today's Fortnite, drama news. I don't know what else to call it, but I hope you guys enjoyed regardless. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. There's more to cover as always. So make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to be kept in the loop, and I'll see you in the next one.